My wife was cooking in the kitchen, and I don't officially have my office anymore for a while, so I escaped to the garage to do a quick video. But I was thinking as I was watching the storms come through, there's a nice thunderstorm going on right now, about virtual reality. And specifically Ray Kurzweil's idea of uploading, and other people's ideas of uploading consciousness into a computer, onto the internet. And they think it's going to be possible very soon. And I know they're going to do it. I know it's going to happen. But I kind of want to refute a little bit of their thinking, because I'm so genius. But they're thinking that the brain is only the physical aspect. Don't worry, this doesn't get all churchy or god-y or magic. Because it is the physical aspects of your brain. Without your brain, you would not have thought, consciousness, soul. You would not exist without your brain. There's no afterlife. But I think one of the things that they may be missing, and they may have thought about this already and dismissed it, or were adding this into their theory or attempt. But I was thinking about the quantum field, lightning, energy, fields, compasses, things like that. And it kind of struck me that I do understand that everything has a quantum field. And it's weak. And we may not sense any of this, but I have trouble believing that. But the mind, I believe, is built on more than just the meat, the nuts and bolts of the brain. Very much like a magnet is more than the gray, hard, physicality of it. The magnet's vast amount of information, or exchangeable worth, or however you want to put it, the vast amount of the magnet's presence isn't the solid mass, it's its field around it. So a magnet just isn't the physicality, the nuts and bolts, the neurons. The magnet is its field as well. Sorry, I got a bit of going on here. Just as I believe that our brains, our essence, our existence, how we interact with the universe, how we think and process, I think is more than just the neurons, more than just the physicality. I'm more and more convinced as I read other thinkers out there in quantum fields and protein folding. I'm more and more convinced that we may, see, I'm not totally convinced yet, we may do some of our processing in quantum fields outside of our neurons. Neurons are still totally necessary. You have to have brain cells, you have to have a brain, you have to have the physicality. But like a magnet, I think it may be possible, and I'm getting into probable, leaning that way, that a lot of the work that a neuron does, its usable aspect, may be in the field around it. Not magic, science. Quantum fields. We already know, we scientists have already discovered that proteins in our brain, specifically neurons, were folding in quantum positions. They were skipping steps, using less energy and making less heat to fold itself to become a neuron, a protein in the neuron. So if our neurons, which would make sense, it's a thing, quantum reality, quantum physics is real, it's always been there, so it would use in its process quantum physics. But I think that extends into the larger things. And it may be possible for us to sense things around us that, say, virtual reality may never be able to replicate unless it introduces that also. And I don't think uploading the physicality of the data in our brain and its makeup, I think that will be more than just modeling every neuron in the brain, which also is what it will take. But they will have to model the quantum fields associated with the particles in the neurons in the brain. And I'm pretty intoxicated, so I hope that came out okay. Peace. Thought of the night. Oh, and yesterday was my 45th birthday, so happy birthday me. I made it 45 whole years. Peace.